I'm in the Mobile World Life studio with Andy Walker, who is Senior Managing Director and Global Media and Communications Lead with Accenture. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Chris, thank you very much for having me.
So what have you been seeing in the communications industry since last time we were here at MWC, and what are you seeing today?
Look, I think now is a really exciting time in the telecommunications industry. In particular, we're seeing a couple of trends, right? So one of them is digital transformation and total enterprise reinvention by kind of leading telcos. So they're digitizing their core at the same time they're rolling out 5G, and it's creating a powerful combination that's enabling them to innovate and kind of bring new products and offers to customers, which is an incredibly exciting time there. The other thing we're seeing a lot of is them reinventing their talent strategy and their approach to talent. Because running a telecommunications company of old didn't require that you had software engineers and people who understood the new and people who understood cloud. So we see a lot of reinvention within the telco around talent.
At MWC, what are you showing this year?
Well, so we're bringing a lot of knowledge and insights, right? And we're engaging with senior leaders across the board, but a lot of presentations by our leaders and a lot of panels. I'll share, I did a panel yesterday with Telia, Verizon, and VMO2, where we talked about reinvention of the telco and how telcos can be successful going forward. So we see, that's one example. We're doing a lot of panels. We're trying to share what we see across the industry, across the board. And then we're also bringing a lot of solutions and assets that we've been bringing to our clients. So we're sharing things like the future of retail, the future of network, really bringing these things to start conversations about how telecoms can digitize and be more successful.
So what are the key things to look out for this year and in the next 5 years?
Well, so the key things to look out for this year, I think, are 5G becoming very real. Right? And we're seeing a lot of that on panels where people are talking about 5G and the use cases being there, telcos digitally transforming to enable those 5G use cases, and how that's going to transform not only telecom, but all industry. So I think that's a big one. I think the other pieces are things like I mentioned around talent. Metaverse, Metaverse, there was a lot of hype last year, and then people think, is it still there? But actually it really is. We are big proponents of Metaverse. We see there being a lot of applicability and a lot of use cases there. So if I were to say just those couple, I think that's what we're expecting to see, and that's what we're seeing.
Sounds amazing. Thank you very much for your time today.
Chris,